was on my way to reunite with my kin. The trip was my second solo trip on a train to another state. I put my bag on the upper berth. Then from another station, two police officers with a suspect entered my compartment. They sat beside me. One police officer stood firm and disciplined. He might be the senior. The other is contrast, lazy and unkempt. And the suspect keeps inquiring about his fate. Moments passed. Officers allowed the suspect to sleep on the upper berth beside my bag. From then on, my heart raced, fear inside me clinging, but I tried to act cool. When they reached their stop, they took him after handcuffing him, and soon after they left, I checked my bag. 3 small pockets in my bag were open and empty, but I didn't remember whether I had anything in them or not. I didn't miss anything, but I felt as if I missed something.
Yesterday, I was trapped in an old room. There it was dark and cold. I found the door unlocked, but I couldn't move an inch. I let the thunder hurt me for this time being. I began to see my circling mistakes, morning decisions, scattered words. Sometimes even my truth itself leads to the wrong end. There I found one of my forgotten friends. Once we shared time in winter, but his happiness of spring concealed me. Some things are just like this. Then I saw one of my old pet peeves. He loved me more than I do, but I took this road. There were many glorious ways, and I took this, but no regret. I stayed calm because I knew next day the darkness will burn to ashes. I knew my knowledge will tear this wall down. I knew my lessons will lighten my way. I may lose, but I will learn.
Many people have been sleeping in caves for years. There are some others. Every day they just go back and forth. They are unaware of how quickly this world is changing. They continue to do their right things without realizing today those things are on some other side. Someday they will wake up and get terrified because rules changed, opinions changed, ethics changed, ideologies changed, and their wrongs have become normal. For some, leaving their hometown is hard to bear, even if it is so hard to live there. But many left their beautiful places for new hopes. There is no side to be taken. Sometimes vulnerable can have its place. In the end, it's all about surviving. I saw her before at my college. We always look at each other, but we didn't talk. What does she think about me? I always wonder. She might have the same question. Our paths crossed for the next 4 years, but we never talked. She wasn't on my mind, but we were both there. She could be a rare gem in my collection. But our first smile at each other happened only at the end of the 4th year. A couple of years after college, we met on a beach. Happiness follows. We just named each other and left. Again after 3 years, there we were. We talked for 3 hours straight on the city bus. Literally the best stops at everything that we want to share at that time with someone. After 3 hours, we just waved at each other and left without any traces.
Some men do things without taking credit. Their purpose inspired them to do so. They take their fear as something grand. None of them complained about their situations. They moved patiently, even in the hard times. Even the worst situation couldn't change who they were. Many men died pursuing their dreams. They did not wait for honor, praise, or heroic acts. By the selfless sacrifice, they made a generous contribution to the quality of life that we enjoy today. There was always a good purpose in their lives. There is much we can learn from them. Don't give up hope. Don't allow your fear to deter you from doing good. It doesn't matter where you are in life. There are always fights. Let's take it.
Old man with an old bike struggled to make a curve for 15 seconds. Then they shouted at him because they always enjoy starting a quarrel and helps to spread fumes among others. Are you at home? They ask on call. Then they start singing their same old hate stories. They always love to send celebrity ills. So beware, you are their next celebrity. Happiness in making people sick, laugh at others' mistakes, and they always find pleasure in bullying. Maybe regret doesn't deserve them because they lack intelligence and patience to know what is good. We can't control things that don't exist, so keep them safe and far down. Walk slowly, ignore slowly, until they forget you.
With that trembling hand, he takes his pen. Don't be close because he has some weird stories. He has 13 bullets in his head. Once, some strangers sought out, but they couldn't abide with his stories. And he has been an outcast for years. He gave me an unguarded look and said, "Everyone read it many times, but no one knows how to read." And I think he is right. He points that pen towards his head like a gun, and it ripped through his head slowly. Everything reaches you only when you lose your desire. That's why he kicked a diamond that found on the side street. Later he felt remorse, but maybe for the better.
Your heart stops at midnight. Wake up and look for some light. Then you start realizing what a mess you are getting into. Those thundering silences, that pain in the striking pumps, those streets with a blind cup of tea, everything repeats in the music disc. Scribbling through the case for some shining dust and letting those little glances move some turns. Sometimes you even start crying on city buses. Sometimes at the porch of some random buildings among some random people, and strangers look at you helplessly. You ignore the loops. Long waits are no longer boring now. You are not ready to see things in the right way. Fallacy engulfed your body like a snake. One by one, it crushes each neuron. And one way only remained, burst and dissolve into the air. Let the heat carry you away.
As a 68-year-old couple, dear, we have forgotten love. Between these swimming and shaping rocks, we forgot to smile. We had good many dreams, and today we don't even talk about it. These price things that we borrowed with joy are now scaring me. I think we lost the real happiness somewhere even long back ago. We flew together for a long distance. Now we want rest. Dear, before the shark catches me, I need at least one day with you. I want to laugh with you as we did under the Eiffel Tower. I miss us.
This is not a story of sports and deceit or contagious tunnel. It's a story of some nebulous people who had their wages here. They conquered many mountains through these wooden stairs by falling many times, learned to read with carvings, hid their secrets and doodles. But the safety scum huddled their leap, subdued by ruthless myth. They were forced to act like fools. They touched light only through crannies. Some found beauty in ceilings with thoughts. Some found pleasure in self-harm. Some found happiness in nonentity, coerced to conceal their bliss, and this opulent pot became their world. It's a misfortune to do nothing or not able to do something, but they also have an unsung story.